How's it going, everyone? Kieran Crabtree here, back with another review. Today I'm going to be taking a look at the Jurassic World Dawn Arrivals Savage Strike Plesiosaurus. Now, this is the very first marine reptile that, or Jurassic World Mattel marine reptile figure that I own, and is also the very first marine reptile to be reviewed here on the channel. Now, I was very shocked to find this figure, because it is quite hard to find nowadays. I really don't know why, but I found this figure in Walmart. It was the only one there, and I was very shocked to find it because it hasn't really been spotted in Walmart here in America that much. It's only really been spotted in Mexico and in states like California. So I was very happy to actually find it in the stores, and I picked it up right when I saw it. Now, unfortunately, it wasn't on clearance like some of the other Jurassic World figures. They actually had the Attack Pack figures on clearance for $3 each. I didn't get any of those because they only had ones that I've already purchased, so there wasn't any point in getting those. But I did find this Plesiosaurus, and hopefully this means that Walmart will be stocking up the Savage Strike Plesiosauruses now. But anyway, this figure just looks spectacular, and I cannot wait to review this figure, so let's get right into that. So, taking a look at the packaging, as you can see, we have the Dawn Arrivals logo, we have a picture of the T-Rex, the Triceratops, and Owen, the Savage Strike Plesiosaurus 4+, and we have the Jurassic World T-Rex skull in the background, then we have the Jurassic World logo. Taking a look at the very back of the box, we have a picture of the Plesiosaurus figure, it says paddling action, and then we have some of the other Savage Strike figures that you can collect. The Velociraptor Blue, it's just supposed to be a random raptor. Then we have the Savage Strike Stygia Moloch and the Savage Strike Dilophosaurus. Both the Dilophosaurus and Blue the Velociraptor have been reviewed on the channel, so I highly recommend that you go and check those out. And then we have the collector card right here. So yeah, that's pretty much it with the packaging. So yeah, let's go ahead and get this figure out of the box. So I have my trusty scissors right here, just put this here, and there really isn't any point in cutting this rope because you can actually just pop it right out without destroying the box anymore. So yeah, it just pops right out, and now for the collector card. So alright, here's the collector's card. It was a little bit difficult to get out, but I finally managed to get it out of the box. And as you can see, the image looks pretty cool. It's in the exact same pose as the figure. And we have a blue background. Very nice artwork. Then we have some stats of the animal right here. Strength is 3, speed is 4, intelligence is 2, and aggression is also 4. This is card number 13. And at the very back, we have the Dawn Arrivals logo and the Jurassic World logo. So overall, a really, really cool card. And now for the figure itself. I am very, very impressed. This figure is just amazing. Now, it's not as good as the battle damage version, which has a bluish color scheme and just overall has a better color scheme, but this one is still just as cool. I definitely like the action feature more on this one. As you guys can see, there's a button on its back, and you push it, and it spins kind of flap to make it kind of look like it's swimming or something, and it's just pretty accurate to how scientists believe that it swam. So I really like the action feature on this one. It's definitely one of the coolest that I've seen, and yeah, it's just overall a really, really cool action gimmick. Now for the sculpt of this figure, it's definitely a little cartoony, but I mean, it's not too bad. As you can see, the head sculpt looks pretty nice. There is some green for the eyes with a bluish pupil, and the jaw is of course articulated. On the very inside there is a pink tongue, and all the teeth are painted a yellowish whitish color. As you guys can see, the sculpt on the body is very, very nice. We have this cool bluish purplish pattern going down its back, and on the belly there really isn't that much paint. It just has these blue little speckles going all across it. As far as articulation goes, there is articulation in the tail. It can go up and down. It can't go up that much, but it can definitely rotate up there a little bit. The fins can rotate to the side. It can kind of like spin around. It can't go up and down really that much because it's attached to the action feature, but it's still pretty cool that you can turn them. There's of course articulation in the neck in 2 parts. There's also this one. It can go up and down, and it can also turn. And as I mentioned earlier, there is articulation in the jaw, and it can open up quite wide. So overall, I'm very, very impressed with this figure. I highly recommend it. Now, you may be thinking that that you're probably going to skip out on this one because, you know, you'd probably rather get the battle damage one, and I highly recommend that you don't do that. This isn't a figure that you should pass up. In my opinion, this has got to be the best Jurassic World figure that I own in my whole entire collection. No joke. This figure is just incredible and is by far one of my most favorites that I own. It is just incredible, and I highly recommend that you get it because, again, I think that you're missing out if you don't purchase this. It's just, without a doubt, one of the best Jurassic World figures ever released, and Mattel has just completely blown me away with this. Now, I did almost forgot, here's the Jurassic World FactSet scan code, and here's the Jurassic World official mark. And, yeah. So, yeah, overall, a really good figure. I, again, highly recommend it. For a rating, I'm gonna have to give this figure an 8 out of 10 stars. This is just incredible. I would have preferred that maybe it had hinges, maybe where the fins can go up and down maybe a little bit more. And maybe it just had a tad bit more articulation, and maybe some paint for the belly. But other than that, I don't really see how they could have made this figure any different. Now, for a size comparison, here's the Plesiosaurus right next to Alan Grant. And as you can see, the Plesiosaurus is quite small, but I was actually thinking that it should be way bigger, but I was getting confused with the Elasmosaurus, which was a massive animal. And if they were going to make an Elasmosaurus toy, it would probably have to be a Megadull attack. So, yeah, here it is right next to Alan Grant, just to give you an idea of how big this figure is. And, yeah. Well, alright, this has been the Dinosaur Discovery. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you'll be notified of any future videos. And I will see you in the next video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye, everyone.